Did you notice what just happened? I didn't say a single word yet, and you were already watching, already paying attention, already deciding whether to take me seriously. This is exactly what happens to you every time you walk into a meeting room, every time you enter a call, every time you sit down at the table with senior leaders. Before your mouth opens, before one word leaves your lips, the room has already made a decision about you. And most professionals have absolutely no idea this is happening. Here is what I have to say, and I've seen this over and over again with mid-level managers who are sharp, capable, hardworking, and still somehow invisible. They spend hours preparing what to say. They rehearse their content. They get the data right. And when they walk into the room, within 10 seconds, the body says something completely different from the brain. Slouched shoulders say, "I'm not sure I belong here." A gaze that drops to the table says, "Please don't challenge me." Rushing to fill silence the moment you sit down says, "I'm nervous and you need to approve of me." And the room listens not to your words, to all of that. Now, here is what professionals who command rooms do. The ones who get listened to, who get promoted, who get taken seriously. Here is what they have figured out. Your body is always speaking. The only question is whether it's saying what you want it to say. And when you learn to align your physical presence with your actual ability, everything changes. 3 signals. Learn these, practice these, and walk into your next meeting as a different professional. Number 1. How you enter the room. Most people enter a meeting room like they're hoping not to disturb anyone. They slip in quietly, find a corner, get settled in quickly. Leaders enter differently. They walk at a pace that says, "I have somewhere to be and I chose to be here." They make eye contact before they sit. They do not rush. They do not apologize for taking up space. The entry sets the frame for everything that follows. Own it. Number 2, where you place your body, where you sit. This one is silent and it is devastating when you get it wrong. When a professional pulls their chair slightly back from the table, even by a few inches, they have already stepped out of the conversation. When they hunch forward with their elbows tucked in, they're physically making themselves smaller. The professionals who are taken seriously sit into the table, both feet on the floor, spine long, shoulders back and relaxed. They take up the space they were invited into. That posture does not say, "I'm arrogant," it says, "I belong here." And the room responds to it. Number 3, what you do with your eyes before you speak. This is the one thing that separates the most. When it is your turn to contribute, most people look down at their notes, gather into their thoughts, and then they look up to speak. Flip it. Look up first. Find the room. Let 1 second of eye contact land before your first word. That 1 second says more than most people say in an entire meeting. It says, "I'm not reading to you, I'm talking to you." That is presence. That is a signal that makes a room lean in. Here is what I want you to understand. Executive presence is not a personality type. It is not something you either have or you don't. It is a set of learnable, repeatable signals, and the moment you start sending the right ones, your ideas land differently. Your contributions carry more weight. The room that used to look past you starts looking at you. You have already done the hard work of building the skill. Now it is time to let your body show the room what you are actually worth. Tell me in the comments, which of these signals is the one that you are going to work on first? Entry, posture, or eye contact? I read every single one. Let's keep building and stay connected.